Hey guys, it's Multiverse Sytron here. I bet some of you have been wondering, why the Multiverse Sytron? I mean, well, if you want to boil it down, it's mainly not Multiverse Sytron, but Sytron. And today I'm going to show you one of the costumes I made for the character, and also give you a backstory on him. Now, when I was a kid, I used to have this fascination with Power Rangers. Yeah, I was around when they first started here in the United States. So my costume, my character Sytron, he started off as a kind of an ally character to the Power Rangers. So, yeah, but then eventually I started his own lore. This was like probably when I was back in high school, and that's when I started doing a deeper idea behind Sytron. The thing with Sytron is that he is not just in one universe, but like the Power Rangers in multiple universes. But also, the very first Sytron existed in the very first reality. Not exactly a dimension, but a universe. A universe where we didn't exist. Where no one existed. It was like one of the first few universes that existed in creation. And in the multiverse. So, this universe was inhabited by a race known as the Syarians. Now, the Syarians were a very interesting race. They believed that they believed in a power force known as the Three Furies, or Platinum Energy. Platinum Energy, mind you, is basically a mixture between three Furies: the mind, the body, and the spirit. In some iterations, that's a power greater than the morphing grid, because it doesn't just... It consists of power that it connects, to everything in the multiverse. Platinum Energy is not exactly the main energy. It is just one of two kinds of energies that exist in the multiverse. Well, one of two. The other one is known as dark energy, which most evil entities or monsters utilize. So, the Syarians did have enemies. They were an evil occult that existed in their universe, known as the Order of the Crimson Blade. The Order, are servants to powerful entities known as Dark Gods. Not a thing like H.P. Lovecraft kind of stuff. Not like Cthulhu or anything like that. They are basically entities that are capable of... they're sort of... They have the tendency to be eldritch in nature, but they are actually a form of, well, the thing about the Dark Gods, they never existed as gods at first. Now this part of the canon is actually a part of the unknown canon of the Bible, and this is real world stuff. Back in the day, during man's arrival into the world, there were a type of angels known as the Watchers. The Watchers were meant to protect humanity and watch over them for God. But the thing is, they didn't do that. Instead, they just wanted to fornicate with humans, which eventually created their children, who are known as the Nephilim. Giants, I wouldn't exactly compare them to Goliath, but they are very big and very scary. There's some creepypastas about that. Just go online, you'll find out. So when God found out that the Watchers did that, he casted them out of the position of being the Watchers. Now, the thing is, they didn't like that. They didn't like that one bit. So, they eventually rebelled against God. Well, this part of it isn't canon. The part about them rebelling against God and stuff is something I'm thinking up. And then they decided that we should be the gods. So, basically, those are the genesis of the dark gods. However, now, back to the Syrians. The Syrians knew about this threat and basically wanted to combat it. So, they created, using the platinum energy, they created battle suits. These battle suits made the warriors that protected them against the order, a type of warrior known as Psy Warriors, which is what Sytron is. So that's the abbreviation of Sytron. More than one Sytron is basically what I'm trying to say is what Syrians are. Now, so eventually the universe that the Sytrons existed in, the Syrians, it eventually went through an event known as the collapse, which is basically in some scientific parties in real life, they believe that the universe will eventually implode on itself. That's what the collapse is. That's what the collapse is in canon. In the continuity of Sytron. Now, however, even though that the universe was gone, the Syrians' universe didn't mean that the Sytrons ended. They eventually, the devices that allowed them to use the armor, the fusers, they basically they eventually were created in other universes as well, because the original fusers were eventually given to other beings throughout the multiverse. And then also the story of the Psy Warriors just continued growing through the multiverse. There have been stories, there's been paintings, heck, even sometimes they had comic books in certain universes. So, long story short, Sytron exists throughout the multiverse. Well, in the continuity of his universe. So, okay, what? Alright. Sorry, I gotta use the camera as a mirror because this is really hard to get on. That's what she said. Alright, sorry for that joke. You know, I gotta take these off first. Okay. Yeah. Now, I built this armor. Well, I built most of the parts for it and the helmet. So I bought the helmet, customized it to my specifications. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. So anyway, I made this suit. And I took it to my local Comic-Con that happened last year and showed it off. Now, see, this is what the suit looks like. This is what the costume is. I know this guy doesn't exist in pop culture. However, I wanted to try to advertise it at that Comic-Con. Now, this is one of the weapons for it. This is the weapon for it. The Platinum Blaze Saber. Well, actually not saber, but sword in this case. And originally this was a Tron disc, but now this is the Platinum Blaze Fuser. Basically, now, the use of this saber, basically this part right here, in the continuity. Let me lift this up. Get some, that way you guys can hear me better. Basically, you press the button, then a hologram comes out of the fire emblem. And then you do that, you throw it, and then basically it becomes bigger. You jump through it, the armor attaches. So, anyway, this is basically my Sytron suit. I'm really proud of this thing. I'm hoping that I can get some form of support on this. But hold on. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I really wanted to get my character out, my Sytron character out into pop culture. So if you guys have any friends that are into this kind of stuff, tell them about it. Have them check out this video. Have them like and subscribe. And I could show you more about Sytron. Now, back on Sytron real quick. Before I end this video, it's part of a bigger idea that I had. Unfortunately, Ready Player One beat me to the punch about it. However, the whole idea is supposed to be a multiverse idea, which continues that is the same as the Sytron continuity. However, this continuity is about an organization known as SHOTS. Superhero Ops Tactical Squad. Basically, SHOTS is a organization of superheroes, but they are contracted by the United States, by the world's government, to combat an evil organization known as the Shadow Alliance. Now, I know I talked about the Order of the Crimson Blade. However, the Order doesn't come into the actual story of Sytron, well, back into the story, that is, until the actual start of the story. So, yeah. Now, if you liked my costume design, like and subscribe, and just give me go into comments, tell me how it looks. I know it may look like crap to you, but the next costume is hopefully going to be a little bit more streamlined. So, I did use a whole bunch of cardboard and stuff, and I didn't have this leotard during the Comic-Con because I couldn't find one on Amazon at the time. So I used the next best thing, which is the just the athletic, the athletic clothing that you see basketball players wear when they're like going on runs and stuff. So, yeah. So anyway, again, like and subscribe, and never give up, never back down. See you guys later.